Okay, so good morning. This is a video that is going over the very first station for Monday over biodiversity. Okay, so what you do in Schoology, you're going to access the Monday stations page where you'll see all 4 stations for the day. Now, each station should take you approximately 5 to 10 minutes. It shouldn't take you too long. And what you're going to do is you're going to click here to practice assignment, and it's going to ask you to make a copy, and you will make a copy. Okay? When you do that, this is what day 1 looks like. Okay? Biodiversity. The directions say the activity will assess your knowledge on biodiversity and how important it is to the sustainability of an ecosystem. So what this is basically saying is biodiversity is important so ecosystems can last a long time, so they can live for a long time. And what biodiversity is a population or a community of a whole bunch of different organisms and how they work together. Okay? So in this activity, you're going to observe the colored beads in each of these 3 containers labeled Ecosystem A, Ecosystem B, and Ecosystem C. Using your observations in this key for reference, you will fill in the data table for each ecosystem on your answer sheet. Next, read the scenario below and record your data on the answer sheet. So step 1 is to observe ecosystem A, ecosystem B, ecosystem C. Okay, and what I see are a bunch of different colored dots or beads, and according to this key, each color represents something different. So green represents grasses, the oranges represent berries and flowers, brown represents deer, tan represents grouse, which I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Yellow are squirrels. And so all of these different colored dots represent different organisms and different organism populations.
A grouse is a bird.
Oh, okay, a grouse is a bird. Awesome. And then we have a red-tailed hawk, small bait fish, freshwater trout, and a wolf. And then something I noticed is that ecosystem A has a lot of dots and more diversity. It has more colors. Okay, so like ecosystem B, I don't see any yellow or tan dots, and then and the black dots aren't as prevalent. And then in ecosystem C, I don't see I see less dots, but I'm trying to figure out what color I can't see. So I think if we fill out the table, this will become easier to understand how each of these ecosystems is different. And then here is our answer sheet, okay? So compare and contrast 3 different ecosystems in the activity. So in this table, for each ecosystem, we need to identify the number of different populations. So that would be the number of different colors that we see. Then diversity rank ecosystems 1 to 3 being the most diverse. So however many different colors or different populations are present in this dot, in this petri dish, is how we would rank them. Okay, so we would probably rank ecosystem A the most diverse because it had almost all of the colors of dots, whereas ecosystem B was missing some dots, so that would get a 3. And then we would decide if the ecosystem is sustainable, if the grasses are completely removed. Okay, so for an ecosystem to be sustainable, we have to have producers. Okay, remember, producers are the bottom of the base of the food pyramid. Without producers, ecosystems cannot survive. It throws the whole food chain off. Okay, so we're going to look at that as well. And then when you guys are done with this, you will just use what you learned from this assignment to answer your warm-up exit ticket question, okay? And if there are any other questions, just email me and let me know, but you're going to do this for all 4 stations, and in your warm-up exit ticket, you will answer 1 question about each station.